round one is a go, and this is about all we can ask for, really. We have a bolt, we have a couple lands, we have some accelerators, and we have a Primeval Titan, so it's go time. Our opponent might be trying to burn our face off. Nope, they're trying to infect us. Understandable. Well, I'm gonna kill that. And that's gonna buy me a lot of time. Obviously, they can just play like a Blighted Agent this turn or an Ink Moth, and stuff is still not great, but whatever. We're gonna have like a turn 4 Titan, it looks like. Can't really do turn 3. I think just getting a Cinderglade out of my deck is good, rather than using Farseek for like a Stomping Ground. I think Stomping Ground's a better natural draw. It's possible that I want Summoner's Pact to be able to get like an Oracle or Courser or something. Also considered Malira in the sideboard. Kind of just going off. Is there any reason for me to get a mount out of my deck? Because I'm going to Farseek for a duel. And then I'm going to have 5, so I might as well just do this. Now Cinderglade is better than Stomping Ground, so... And hopefully our opponent can't kill us. Seems tough to activate Ink Moth and pump it. But I don't necessarily think we can actually kill our opponent either, so they might have another turn after this. Oh, nope, we died. We died a horrible death. Tilt. No PN Kieran's. Alright, Ancient Grudge, get in. Fog, get in. Baloth can get out. Likely won't need Scape Shift. Spellskite's definitely good. Then maybe the Explosives, maybe Relics to stop Become Immense. Then Anger is not great. I think it's better when we're on the draw. So this looks good to me. Maybe 2 Grudge is too many. But I imagine they'll have like Spellskite and stuff. Alright, let's go. Maybe I should keep Angers. Feel like on the play, you know, things are a little bit different and you don't necessarily need to anger away like 2 or 3 things, but on the draw you almost certainly do. If they have a hand that's just a bunch of dudes, a bunch of duders. Yeah, we were on the draw. Could have played Valakut and then got Valakut Mountain. If we drew a Through the Breach, we could play Valakut, get Valakut, and then 2 mountains and like 24 them or whatever. So, is that better than Valakut Mountain? 12, 24, yeah. So Valakut Mountain, I guess, deals more damage. But yeah, if we had a Through the Breach and we're on the play, then we could have won, but hard to win otherwise without having another bolt. Nothing I could have Summoner's Pacted there for would have helped me at all. Makes me think that the Malira might actually be good. At least if you expect a lot of this matchup. So love to play first. We only have 1 land, but it's a good hand. I still think we have to mulligan. If we had 2 lands instead of like this Summoner's Pact, we'd obviously snap it off, but pretty sure we have to mulligan even though we have 2 bolts. I don't know. I'll definitely keep this on 6. Knocking into Scry is pretty brutal, and could just end up being like a Cinderglade or Valakut or something. I don't know. I feel like we have to mulligan. That might be bad, though. Well, this hand's obviously great. I guess it doesn't really matter where this goes. I guess. So what I want to do is suspend Search, then play Tribelder, then play turn 3 through the Breach. That's my ideal start. In order to do that, I need another untapped land. But I don't think I can, like, top this, play Cinderglade, play Tribelder, play Search, then play through the Breach. Maybe I can. But maybe I don't need this on top. Oh, I do need this. Alright, we're not going to go for the turn 3. I don't think there's any point. We would have to spike a land. If we don't spike a land, it messes us up too much. So we'll keep our Tribelder for a turn so we don't need it next turn. We're going to try to put mountains in play. This is definitely a matchup where I would like to have Emrakul or like another way to find through the Breach. So it doesn't look like my Elder is going to really matter. I might want to attack them with it. Ooh, that is nice. I don't think I need to keep open Fog here. I think I can just get a mountain. It would need 3 mutagenic growths to kill me. I wonder if that means they're keeping open Spell Pierce. Huh. So they didn't play the Inkmoth first. They didn't Spell Pierce my Search, though. What if I just played a Titan this turn? They wouldn't be able to do anything. Because otherwise they could have just played Inkmoth and hit me with it on turn 2. How slow am I supposed to play this? I could end of turn through the Breach, or potentially do it during combat. If I need to Lightning Bolt something. But I have a Fog instead, so I think I'd rather just use that. I think I'm just going to Breach end step. And then if they counter it and I draw a land, I'll probably still Farseek. Could have a Dispel, I guess. That'd be bad news. Don't crack your fetch. Don't crack your fetch. Nice. So I gotta imagine it's Spell Pierce, right? Alright, that's fine. You only have 2 cards left. Maybe I'm not dead. Okay, that's a good sign. I like that. I don't like that as much. Oh, they haven't played a land yet, though. But Combatants is still only 9. Okay, I'll take the 5. That was close. It used to ask if you wanted yes or no to do this, I think. I haven't cast it Through the Breach in a long time, though. I also haven't Valakutted someone in a while. It's been a minute. Doing it. Alright, we won a game. Not bad, not bad. Explosives and Angers. Well, the Spell Guide is obviously just going to, like, smash them if I have it. And they don't have a Twisted Image, but them keeping in Twisted Image is pretty smart, and I'm kind of scared of that. Really wish I could find out if they had a Spell Pierce or not, though. I don't like explosives too much. I think we can cut Explore because we're more about slowing them down than actually just ramping and getting somewhere. So I can see cutting a Farseek also. They're also good if I Through the Breach, though. Maybe Summoner's Pack sucks. Definitely see cutting one of those. They're pretty redundant. I don't necessarily need to draw a bunch of Titans, so... This hand looks decent. Ancient Grudge would kind of complete the trifecta. Instead, we just have a pile of bolts, which is also fine. I am A-okay with this. If they play a Blighted Agent, I might not get to play Tribelder. But if they have Inkmoth Nexus Blighted Agent, then I think I have to play Tribelder. Because even if I bolt their thing, they're still going to be able to hit me with Nexus. And then I'm going to have to like keep them bolt and stuff. And I gotta play the Tribelder at some point. So they're playing Glistener Elf with the mana open, so it's pretty clear that they have something. Could be a Vine, so I think I just want to do these right now. Although I guess I could just play Tribelder and block. But then that gives them the chance to have more mana open. But I could also just go Anger and then Lightning Bolt, which might be better, especially if they play another Blighted Agent. So this kind of induces them into playing more stuff into Anger. Oh no. Our secrets. God, Probe is so good. All of our secrets. Just feel naked. matchup seems pretty bad. You should probably have a Malira in your sideboard. It's my expert opinion after playing one match. Does not seem like a great matchup, and it is relatively popular. It's going to be curious if they offer the trade or not. Give me a little more info about the contents of their hand. Now we're going to get a 2-for-1 with this anger, so I might as well just jam it now. This might be slightly worse because they could spell pierce me, but I think that's okay. Oh, I wonder if I have another option here outside of just using the bolt. They could have killed me with Blessing last turn. They would have, obviously. So what can I decipher about their contents of their hand? They didn't have Might and Groundswell. They could have Vines still. They don't have Become Immense. Oh, well... Yeah, they still wouldn't have been able to go, like, Blessing my thing, Groundswell, Become Immense. They couldn't even go Groundswell, Blessing, Become Immense, because it's pro-green and it needs to go to the graveyard to get removed from Delve. So they could potentially have a Become Immense. They could have Become Immense Vines, which would kill me. And if they do have 2 pump spells, I need to get one out of their hand now. Because otherwise they just attack a pump spell, I go Bolt, and then they go Response Pump Spell. Dispel. Interesting. I hope I don't die, but I die to a lot of combinations of things. If I had Malira in my deck, I could have gone Bolt, Bolt, Pact for Malira. It would have been great. Well, that's 10. And that's the game.